wonderful morning here in California, so welcome everyone. I'm thrilled to be returning for our 4th year to speak with CAI clients and for customers of the Great IT Professional Webinar Series. If you are leading, it's a great way to learn and earn PDU. So today's agenda will cover the following. You'll learn how to deliver strategic value in your organization, discover the key to leadership competencies and behaviors for strategic leadership as a project manager, gain insight into strategic approaches in the digital world, unpack the secrets to leading successfully as a strategic leader. So my goal is to share the latest research, trends, and just-in-time information so you can walk away with tips you can immediately put into action. I'm only going to skim the surface on this important topic, so if you have a pen or pencil handy, jot your questions down throughout the presentation as you think of them. We'll have some poll questions during the webinar so we can reflect on learned objectives, and Wendy will facilitate the Q&A at the end of the presentation. So let's get started and find out ways to add value as a strategic leader in a digital world. So there are many ways you can look at adding value. And you can see in this slide there are 6 ways that I'm presenting to you today. I personally like 3, 4, and 6. But if I were to add one more to this slide, it would be thinking strategically. Don't just be tactical. So can you think of other ways you can add value in your organization today? So you can write them down in your planner, journal, or vision board. And also we have the chat and area that you can just chat amongst yourselves as we go throughout the presentation. So I'm going to be giving you a few polls during the presentation, and it's time for a poll. So I'm going to ask you a question, and we'll see how many get the right answer. So just want to say, unfortunately, the polls will not be live, so we won't get to see the results from everyone's participation, but we'll pause for discussion and reflection. So feel free to add your choice in the live comments or jot down a note or reflection in your planner as we do each poll. So what is your role? You may be a new PM wanting to learn. You may be currently studying to get your PMP, and there's a new PMP exam on the horizon for 2020. You may be a credentialed PM working on a project or looking for a new role on a project. You might be a PMO manager looking for PM talent out there. Or you could be an agile digital program manager or other. So based on my past webinars, many of my attendees have fallen into any one of these backgrounds and roles from various industries. So let's move to the next slide. I'll talk about strategic leadership because no matter what role you play, strategy is everyone's business. So I ran across this quote from John Maxwell, and I really liked it. So over the years, I've started to refer to project managers as leaders. Why? It creates a shift in mindset from a title to an action of leading. And leadership is a key domain in the PMI talent triangle. So as project leaders, your focus today is on people on your agile teams, your sponsors and stakeholders on your projects and programs, and governing internal and external organizations contributing to your overall portfolio that supports one or more of your initiatives. And also, we now have 5 generations in the workforce. So if we look at the new PMP exam as a leading indicator for change, change is here and it's going to continue. The new PMP exam is changing now to test on 3 domains. They are people, processes, and business environment. So if you haven't taken a peek, take a peek at it. I'll mention it more briefly today. So today I look to the Center for Creative Leadership based here in California for the current pulse on leadership research, training, certification, and more. And in their latest book that they are releasing, Beatty and a fellow faculty member, Hughes, explain that the effective strategic leadership requires different skills and perspectives than those required by day-to-day operational leadership. And strategic leadership stands out in three ways. Strategic leadership is broad in scope. It is future-focused, change-oriented, and the common denominator for all these things is people. So what's the purpose of a strategic leadership overall? So these are some of the challenges. Oh, excuse me. I thought I had a different slide. But this slide, I'm talking about the value and benefits. The value of strategic leadership equals your benefits and outcomes. And, certainly there are small, medium, and large organizations that may fit in this model where you have project management. You also have program management. You may have a portfolio management office, and then you may have C-suite working on the business strategy paired with a strategic plan. And what supports that is your change architecture and your program architecture. So I thought this is a really nice slide that really sums up what value is or could look like in an organization, and it's something that you can strive to work towards. So these are some of the challenges for project leaders today, and this slide in particular has percentages that are general in nature for any type of project. So you need the right talent, and you want to retain staff through completion of a project. You could have a 6-month project, you could have a year-long project, or you could have a 3 to 5 year project. Communication is critical, even more so today with distributed and virtual teams, more predictive, agile, and hybrid projects, and with organizations still rising up to the challenge of digital transformation in the organization. So there's still a lot of conversation about digital transformation. Organizations are still struggling and trying to get through change. Projects are launched throughout the year, so the ever-increasing demands to find the resources once the project plan and budget are approved will continue. Time is a constant, and the demand to have your best resources working on the portfolio of projects will be a challenge that requires negotiation with your C-suite to identify which projects are the highest priority. So in my experience, no matter what role you play, you can make an impact to strategic leadership. And the CCL staff echo my sentiments that they emphasize that strategic leaders may come from all functions and work at any level in the organization. It's not just the job of the top executive like the CEO. So, for example, a human resource director can develop systems to encourage cooperation across business units. So even those who are on the front line interacting with the customer are in a unique position to scan the environment, spot trends or concerns, and make sense of that information. So in regards to benefits, it allows organizations to be proactive rather than reactive. And if your organization has a strategic plan, it really allows you to foresee the future and prepare accordingly. It's vision-driven, mission-focused. It sets up a sense of direction. It increases operational efficiency. It helps to increase market share and profitability. And it can make a business more durable, sustainable, and innovative. So it's time for another poll. I'm going to ask you a question, and let's see how many get the right answer.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also getting complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.